agri-science and education collaborative program is really unique in that we are one of the only programs like this in the state of Connecticut.
Within agricultural education, there's just so many opportunities and so many different things to expose students to.
Agriculture is such a large and growing industry, and it's something that every person on this world needs.
This is a great time to be in the workforce in any area of agriculture. We are the flagship college and university when it comes to agriculture, health and natural resources within the state. We have got multiple 2-year and 4-year degree options for which they can be a part of and get their undergraduate education in. We also have a minor that prepares them to then get to the Niagara School of Education and within 1 year get a master's degree as well as certification to be ready to go and teach agri-science in public education system in Connecticut and outside if they choose to do so.
There are 19 regional agricultural science and technology education centers in the state. Our program is special because students who tend to come into our program get a range of hands-on experiences in the various ASTE centers. They do 2 summer experiences, they do a fall experience and a spring experience. They get to see a range of teaching styles, they get to work with animals. In some cases they get to work with aquaculture, they get to work with food science, they get to work with things that are not traditionally thought of when people think of ag ed. So I think one of the most common misconceptions is that ag ed programs only exist in rural areas, and that's incredibly untrue. We have so many ag ed programs in schools in Connecticut that are urban schools, and I think there's this misconception that only people who have grown up in rural communities, who have grown up on farms, know anything about agriculture education.
UConn is very fortunate. We're one of the very last universities actually in the country to have the actual farms on campus. Many colleges have them 5 or 10 miles outside of campus. We're one of the last ones that actually offers animal units, including dairy, beef, sheep, poultry, and horse farm units right on campus.
For me, what's made the field special is, the idea of cultivating young minds. Young minds, they're a crop that grows year after year and continues to grow. And it's really amazing to be able to see that. So agricultural science is an enormous field. I mean, we're talking vet scientists, production agriculture, greenhouse mechanics, all of that. And agricultural science as a whole allows students to explore in all of those different directions and really stretch their minds.
I think a focus on agri-science definitely helps prepare students for the future because they have a much broader understanding of life, of society, of functioning. They have a much bigger respect for what it takes to create and make everything that we use every single day of our lives. So I think it just makes them much more well-rounded individuals.
UConn prepared me very well. I was very pleased with my education I got here at UConn. The good thing about UConn is they offer a very wide array of different classes, and being an agriculture science teacher, you definitely need to have your hands in a lot of different cookie jars, to say the least. So overall, UConn was great, and I feel like it's was an easy transition to go from school into teaching classes at the high school level.